Being a soldier is all I ever wanted to do. Started when I was 18 years old, all the way up till now, and love it. You know, the fighting and being scared and all that, that's part of it. And you know, when you're little, it's all fun and running around in guns and, you know, playing war and all that. But the real part of that is war sucks, war shit. But the people that you're with, that's what makes it. It's the best. I mean, it's the best team you could possibly be on.
The first thing you'll notice is Brian is a giant. Dude's like 6'6", just hands the size of footballs. But while he can be slightly intimidating, he's also a big old gentle giant, like super good heart.
In 2012, he was the platoon sergeant for a deployment, and he was able to pick his own team and everybody that was going with him. And it was like, hey, this is gonna be really fun, you wanna go? And so I went. And everything he does, he tries to make everyone's life that he is associated with better.
There's the lead guy in the movie who kind of like pulls everybody together with crazy ideas. That's Brian. You know what I'm saying? He's got the personality to bring people together and get it done. Yeah, he's a leader and just a good dude.
A few years back, I was on an elk hunt with West Mountain Drifters through Veterans Outdoors, and we had just gotten off the mountain. I don't know how it came up, but we said, why isn't there an ElkCamino, ElkCamino, and we started like, you know, got the phones out and started Googling it, and we were like, it didn't exist. The more we goofed around about the ElkCamino, how awesome that'd be to have that up on the mountain, you know, actually hunting in a four-wheel drive ElkCamino. So about 6 months later, I was just searching around like I always do for some kind of bargain or a car, or motorcycle, whatever, something to tinker with. And I found a four-wheel drive ElkCamino in South Carolina. And then it kind of evolved into a bunch of my buddies that live around here, Army guys I've deployed with. Also like doing mechanic stuff, and it was kind of an excuse for all of us to get together.
Things like the ElkCamino here, it's a way for guys to bond after they served, and in the process continue that fellowship and camaraderie in even the smallest way.
There's so many people that get out of the military just to 4, 6 months, a year later, get back in, because there's things that you find in the military that you can't get anywhere else in life. Sure, you do some stuff that sucks, but whenever you are going through the suck with other people, that's where like bonds are made. And the same thing with building this ElkCamino. The camaraderie is something real.
So we know we have a network that we can depend on when we hit hard times. I've hit hard times, and really having those people you can reach out to makes a big difference, because you might not even want to tell them what you're going through, but just knowing you have those people there, definitely it colors things different, and you don't feel like everything's hopeless.
So as somebody that's served, it means a lot to help out with veteran focused organizations. So like at first while you're doing it, it's not something that's on your mind. It's just, let's do this cool stuff, and it's fun, and it's enjoyable. But whenever you take a step back after you've accomplished, you know, a big task, right? You've reached a milestone during this build. When you see that it's coming together, it'll hit home for you a little bit. So it wasn't just, you know, making a cool ElkCamino, it was designing something that there's meaning and purpose behind what's been done.
After 27 years doing when I was 18, so this is the only job I've really ever had, was doing this, was being a soldier. And going to be a civilian is very difficult. I've done at a minimum 1 weekend of wearing a uniform for 27 years. It's crazy. Oh, that makes me sound, it's weird. But yeah, so started this business with my wife, and with the help of my friends that have kind of shown me and mentored me along the way that it is possible. So I'm going to do these historic boat tours and ecological tours all around the Savannah area, which has always been a place where I've gone when I come back from deployments or get off work. Me and my buddies, that's what we always do. We go out fishing, we get on the boat, we go down to Savannah around the Tybee area. Just that whole Low Country area is amazing. The intercoastal is a beautiful place. That's where I knew that I wanted to show them what I get the opportunity to see.
When you're out there, he's very knowledgeable about what he's doing, and he's pointing out different sites and telling you a little bit of tidbits of knowledge.
You never go out and don't have a good time with a dude. I go out at least once every 2 months with him, and never gets old.
You know, the business that I'm trying to do is Low Country Drifters and taking people on tours out and about around the Savannah area. A lot of people know Savannah, they know Hilton Head. That's kind of the areas, they know those names and go stay in a hotel, and they go to restaurants and bars and all that. Once you get off the street and into the water, it's completely different. You know, what you get to go and see, those waters out there have been fished for hundreds and hundreds of years. Very important to Revolutionary War times. I mean, there's sunken ships out there from the birth of America. It's an amazing place. For the most part, out there in those marshes in the Low Country, it's untouched, and to be able to cruise through there and see that is very unique. And people that are not used to that or not from this area, they're missing out if they haven't gone out there. And I guarantee you, people that come to Savannah and then leave, and they hear about these things, they're going to want to come back and do it. So I just hope to be able to take as many people as I can and go see it.